All right, so today we're doing my annual skincare routine. I do these videos once a year to show you what my current routine is. And I only do this video when I feel like I have like a solid routine. I've thoroughly tested all of these products and these are like holy grails at this point. If you want to know more of my skincare recommendations, I'll leave the past skincare routine videos linked down below. Still stand behind those recommendations. And if you're new here, I went on Accutane. I can never remember the date. I'm pretty sure it was 2017, 2018. This was my skin before Accutane. I have a whole series, Accutane series, documenting the entire process. So if you have acne or if you're going on Accutane, I have a whole other skincare routine video for that, for like severely dry, peeling, cracking, bleeding skin when you're on Accutane, all the fun stuff. I still get asked about that. I am still so glad I went on Accutane. I have zero regrets. My skin has stayed clear. I'll get an occasional breakout, like actually right now I have a tiny one on my chin. I mean, that's it. After Accutane, my skin was super dry for a couple years and now it's kind of just leveled out and I would say my skin is pretty normal. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and find it helpful. If you do while you're watching, you can give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you're just now finding my channel, my name's Taylor. I am currently nomading it up for the last like 15 months. I'm traveling, living in different places. So I vlog, I do makeup videos, I do travel videos, but here we go, my current skincare routine. So I'm starting with my nighttime skincare routine, what I do to remove makeup. Did I just do my makeup just to take it off for this video? Yes, it is like 9 in the morning, but I wanted to show you with a full face of makeup and how I, normally do it. I've got powder, I have waterproof eyeliner, waterproof mascara, so you can really see the whole process at nighttime and how I remove it. So removing my makeup kind of just depends. I switch it up if I shower at nighttime or in the morning, really just depends what happened that day. I would prefer to do this in the shower just because I literally dread washing my face in the sink because water gets everywhere. I know they have those like arm things. I won't do it. I know I'm not gonna use them. So instead I just like take a shower in my sink, But to remove makeup, this is one that I've now repurchased and I just think is friggin' amazing and it's affordable. It's the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. I picked this up originally because since I've been traveling, I needed something lightweight and I was in the drugstore, I think it was in Target or something, and I was just like lifting up different cleansing balms and this is super lightweight. So if you're traveling, this is actually great. So is the Milani one and I do like that one as well, but I just got these cute little hair clips. We're gonna pop them in. It actually came in a set with like a bunch of different fun colors. Should we do black? Filming is hilarious sometimes, like literally just did full face of makeup and did my hair. Now I'm just about to take it all off and then redo it because it's the morning and I have plans today. It's actually Sunday when I'm filming this. Of course, I really like how my makeup turned out today. I did the Valentina foundation and then I put the Physicians Formula nude powder over top. And I mean, it looks really pretty. So cleansing balms you want to put on dry skin. So I just rub it between my hands. This one is super lightweight. This I think is one of the best cleansing balms I've ever tried. I have a whole video on my top cleansing balms that is a few years old, so I have some new ones since then, but I'll leave a couple favorites down below as well. And this is solely to remove makeup, not wash your face. But the thing with these is some of them can leave like a greasy, kind of oily residue, and I can't stand that. So this one removes everything without leaving any kind of residue on my skin. Once I rinse it off, it gets off all my eye makeup. I just love this thing and it's, drugstore pricing. This doesn't have a scent to it as well, so that's really nice, especially if you have sensitive skin. I try to avoid fragrance in skincare and I'm gonna have black all over my face right now. That's fine, it's all gonna rinse off. I feel like I have a piece of hair. This stuff also doesn't burn my eyes. Like, as you can see, I can kind of pause halfway through with my eyes open and wet and my eyes aren't burning. So after this, I go in with face wash. I have self-tanner on, obviously, so my face is lighter than my body right now. So I'm pretty sure most of my past skincare routine videos, I've used the Serum Hydrating Cleanser or the La Roche-Posay. Those are still two of my favorite cleansers. Amazing, you can't go wrong with either. Again, they're not makeup removers, they're just face cleansers, so you won't want to go straight in with that. But this is like a step above even those two for me. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleansing Bar. So it's basically just the bar version of like the liquid hydrating cleanser. This lasts forever. Like, this is a new box, but last time I bought this was last year. I remember buying it in Boston, so in January. So that's really affordable. You don't have to keep repurchasing face washes every few months. This is just like a notch above even the other CeraVe cleanser that I love, the liquid one. There's something about this that is a little bit different of a finish. Like, it leaves your face feeling a little bit just more, almost more like tightened in a good way. It's squeaky clean but not drying. As long as this is available, I think I would buy this one even over the liquid. It has 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acids. CeraVe is a great brand. I have a lot of favorites from CeraVe over the years, and especially if you're going through Accutane or you have severely dry skin, I highly recommend CeraVe. I have talked about a lot of their products. So like I said, this is a new bar of soap here, but I just keep it in, you know, if you're traveling, you can keep it in the little plastic travel soap thing, or if you're not traveling, keep bar soap where you want to keep it, okay? Also, typically, I actually don't love bars of soap. Like, I hate bars of soap for your body, so this is just extra shocking for me that I love this so much. So I'm going to dampen my face again and then go in, and I just lather it up in my hands, apply, and I like to do this for probably like a minute usually. And it's fragrance-free, there's no added fragrance, but it actually smells pretty good. It just has like a light, fresh scent, but says there's no added fragrance. Here's my skin after all the makeup is removed. I am cleansed. Last skincare routine video, I'm pretty sure I used a toner. I haven't been using a toner anymore, and I pretty much just use that as like a final step to get off any excess makeup if there is any left over. I haven't been doing that lately. So this is a product that I'm pretty sure has been in every skincare routine video for the last at least few years. This is a holy grail product. I feel like this will never not be in my skincare routine, but it's the Polish Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. This is just a chemical exfoliant, so instead of a physical exfoliant where you're like scrubbing to remove dead skin, it helps even out your skin tone, redness, discoloration. For me, I feel like it does help with texture. I feel like it really helps with textured skin, and it gives you just this like really healthy, pretty glow, not just like right after, but I feel like it actually makes your skin look like glowing without anything on it. And I do notice when I stopped using this, at one point through my traveling, I like ran out of it, so I didn't have it for a few weeks, and I could definitely notice my skin was like more dull. It just didn't have this like clearness and brightness to it. Like, technically with these, you can kind of just dab some out and put on your hands, but there's something about using a cotton pad, or I use these like fabric ones that you can just throw in the wash so they're reusable. There's something about using it with this that I just feel like is so much more effective for some reason. Don't ask me why. You can almost always get it on sale on Polish Choice. Go in and wipe. And sometimes I do use this in the morning as well. It just kind of depends. I kind of just see what my skin is looking like, and also what, you know, foundation I'm going to be using that day. This is very glowy, so underneath makeup, it does come through. It gives you this like really pretty glass skin look. So if you're going for that, this would be great. But if you want more of like a matte face, you might not want to do this in the morning. But also, I would work your way up with this. If you're starting with this product, don't do it every single day. Maybe start like a couple times a week and then increase. Now I can use this every day for sure because I've been using it for years, but at the beginning you want to like slowly increase. I'll go in phases. Sometimes I use it every single night. Sometimes I use it a few times a week. Again, I just kind of like look at my skin, see what I'm feeling kind of thing. And then one product that you can use at night or in the morning, but I usually use it in the morning, and I'll tell you more about that when we do the morning part of the video. But if you're someone who likes to use a vitamin C at night, in this specific formula you can use morning and night, then I wanted to mention this here because that's when I would do it. But this is the Good All Vitamin C serum, and I think this is probably the most effective one I've tried, but I'll talk more about that in the mornings. And sometimes I do it at night. Again, I just kind of like switch it up. You can do both. Okay, this face cream, and honestly these two together, by the way, both of these brands I did work with at one point throughout the year. I only talk about products that I genuinely use and love, and this video is not sponsored. They don't know I'm talking about them at all anymore, but genuinely loved working with both these brands and would love to again because I use them every single day. But this is the Believe True Cream Aqua Bomb, and I had used this years ago because it is more of like a gel kind of lightweight formula. So when I had acne, I was using this. This has been back in my routine for about 4 months now, and I've literally been saving the last dab of this for this video, and I just repurchased another one. But the thing with this is normally I'm not that into gel moisturizers because I just feel like they usually like soak in, and I like to wake up and see my skin visibly still moisturized. I like to feel it like plump and hydrated. And this does that. Even though it is a more like lightweight gel kind of moisturizer, it almost feels like if you've tried any like Korean face masks where they're just like very gel-like but hydrating and dewy, and they don't fully absorb it and they like give your skin a nice layer of moisture when you wake up. It feels almost like that, like a sleeping mask, but you can use this underneath makeup as well. So this has been one that I definitely will continue to repurchase. I love this. It does have a slight scent to it. I think it smells really good. It smells like kind of herbal, but this in combination with the Good All, whoa man. So as you can see, I'm going in with moisturizer right now. I haven't been using any kind of other serum at night because I feel like between the BHA and then this and my vitamin C, my skin has been doing really well. Sometimes it's just like better to keep it simple. I need to incorporate retinol back into my routine, but I have not. I want to get like a prescription retinol. This has been my favorite moisturizer lately, which is shocking because I normally like a really thick, like heavy moisturizer. For nighttime, I'll have a few other recommendations listed down below, and I talk about other thick ones in my last videos. Another product that I've used for, I want to say at least 5-6 years now, Ordinary Rosehip Seed Oil. Rosehip oil is incredible. If you have scarring, if you're coming off Accutane, I used this when I was on Accutane and it was just so good for moisture and scarring. And it's just one of those products that I just always go back to. I don't use it every single night now. Again, I kind of just see like if my skin is extra dry, I'll go in with this, or if I'm getting some breakouts or something, but this is like 10 bucks, super affordable, and I just can't live without this stuff. So I'm gonna put a little bit on today just to show you. This scent, some people like say is horrible. To me, it just smells like an oil. I don't know. I mean, it's a natural scent. It's literally just pure rosehip oil. So it's a natural scent. There's no added fragrance or anything. I'm so used to the scent by now that I don't even notice it, but I guess it does have like a strong-ish oily scent. I don't know. And I have been trying to bring this down my neck more as well, but I have a couple other products for my neck I've been using. I go back and forth with eye creams. This one, again, is one that, especially under makeup, I love using this like in the morning. I don't use an eye cream every single night. It's usually, I find more effective for me to apply underneath makeup. Like that's when I feel like I really see the benefit of it. Most eye creams irritate my eyes. There's a few that don't. This is one of them. It's the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. And this is like the same, so this is the same size. It's in the same size jar as the face cream. There's a ton in here. You need like a tiny dab of this and a little bit goes a long way. So this is gonna last you literally forever, but this one does not irritate my eyes at all. It feels nice and hydrating and moisturizing and lightweight, but again, still super moisturizing, kind of like the face cream. Love the packaging of this one too, the nice blue. Then for the neck, like I said, I'll either use the rosehip oil on my neck or I have the Necessaire neck serum. And I like this because it fully absorbs in. I do have tanner on, like fresh tanner on right now, so normally I wouldn't be doing this with a pajama top on, you know, in the birthday suit, but for the sake of the video. I'm trying to be really good about using neck serum and body serum every single night because, you know, we're not getting any younger over here. And your neck and your hands show signs of aging really fast, so also trying to bring it over my hands. I have a weird thing with hand creams though, like a lot of them just bug me, like falling asleep with something on my hands, I don't know. But this absorbs in really nicely, and then the body serum by Necessaire is what I'll use all over my body. I feel like this really helps with tanner actually, like keeping your tan nice and fresh looking, and like helps it from not getting scaly because it's more of like a gel. It just absorbs in really nicely. So this I'll usually bring on my arms and then on my legs as well, and then whatever's left over I'll also run on my neck. But I love this for tanner, and it's hyaluronic acid. Necessaire has really good ingredients and it's all fragrance free, and I love that they go by the EU standards for ingredients, so you know it's good. The EU has stricter regulations than the US for skincare, and when I'm traveling I put these in little travel size ones. Okay, and then last step for nighttime is my lip mask. If you want a drugstore option, I love this Milani one. This is incredible. I actually went to repurchase it at CVS the other day and they were sold out. The avocado one, I'll leave it down below. It doesn't smell like avocado or anything. It just has this like really nice fresh scent. This is so moisturizing. If you like your lips to be like juicy and still moisturized in the morning, I love this lip mask. I think it's so underrated. I also really love the Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. I like the cherry vanilla one because of the color. It gives like a slight pink tint, and I am almost out of this. I love this for during the day too because it just gives the prettiest pink tint to your lips, and it does look nice and softening and plumping. I feel like Lawless makes some of the best lip products just in general. Like I love their gloss so much. It does smell like cherry, which normally I'm not into, but to me, it's not too artificial smelling and it's not too strong to where once I put it on, I really don't notice it. It feels like very, very faint, like 2% tingly to me. It doesn't feel like overpowering. It's not uncomfortable at all. I love the gloss that it gives. It moisturizes my lips well. They also make just like a clear one, the vanilla one. I think there's like a cake batter one. They've come out with a few now. Okay, so that's everything I do at nighttime. Here's the face. Everything is linked down below. I'm separating it out by nighttime and morning. So now let's do the morning routine. I'm just gonna talk through my couple steps in the morning because honestly, my morning skincare routine is nothing crazy. I keep it very simple. So when I wake up, got my skincare on like this, and I like to, especially if I'm gonna be doing my makeup, I rinse off my face. Sometimes, like if I put on rosehip oil, then I'll use usually the same CeraVe face wash in the morning. It's not stripping, so I feel like it does a good job of removing the oil without stripping my skin at all. But if I don't use the rosehip oil, a lot of times I'll just rinse off my face with cold water and just kind of rinse off the moisturizer, make sure I don't have any like skincare left over or oily residue. This has been a holy grail product. I am almost down to the bottom of this, definitely repurchasing this. Like I said, it's the Good All Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. You can get this on Amazon and wait till it goes on sale because they do like 30% off, 40% off, and you can get it for around like $15. And this is one of those products where this is a Korean brand. The ingredients are there, amazing reviews, and this is one of those vitamin C serums that I truly notice a difference when I'm using it versus when I'm not. It has really helped with my redness, brightening down here. I used to have a lot of redness down here, and I just feel like overall it has really helped to brighten my complexion a lot. And I love this underneath makeup. It's actually like an incredible base for makeup, as it turns out. And there's something with this formula where they do say you can use it in the morning or at night. A lot of vitamin C serums you can't use in the morning, or you can't like go out in the sun with. This one is fine to do that with, and I always use an SPF too. It's just such a great base for makeup because it gives your skin the glow, it's moisturizing, but it absorbs in, like it fully absorbs in, so it's not tacky, it's not slippery, it's not greasy, your makeup's not gonna slide over top of it. I also really don't feel like I need to use a moisturizer between this and my SPFs that I use. I very rarely use a moisturizer in the morning. And then I go in with SPF, that's really the last thing I'll do. I cream if my eyes are looking extra dry. But for SPF, I need to do an updated favorite SPFs video because I have one from, I wanna say 2 years ago, and I still love and recommend those SPFs as well. But one that I've been absolutely in love with is this one from YesStyle. It's the Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel SPF 50. This has 8 types of hyaluronic acid, no white cast. It's completely clear. And again, this is such a nice base for underneath makeup because it's not too greasy. It gives you a glow, but it's not like an insane glow, and it absorbs in nicely. It just is like the perfect consistency and feel for under makeup. This would be good for all skin tones because there's no white cast whatsoever. Has good ingredients in it. It's a Korean skincare product. It's affordable. Supergoop Glow Screen is always a favorite for me, but this has come into my life more recently. This is like a newer launch from e.l.f., but it is incredible. It's a Sun Touchable Woe Glow SPF 30 SPF and makeup primer. This is glowy. This is like very comparable to Supergoop Glow Screen, but I actually think I like this one more. There's just something about it. It like evens out your skin tone a little bit. So does the Supergoop, but gives you the most beautiful glow. This on its own though, I think is better than Supergoop. Like if you just want a glowy thing to go run errands, you want your skin to look good and like even out a little bit, it's more affordable, and it just has such a nice finish and feel and everything. I'm talking very glowy. This stuff is glowy. I'm gonna leave some of my other favorite SPFs linked down below, but as far as body glow and SPF, I always try to put on an SPF on my body as well every single day. Even if I'm not leaving the house, I'll usually put on an SPF. I don't know, it's just like part of my routine now and I like the way it feels, but I always wear a face SPF no matter what. And then I also try to always wear a body SPF, especially on my neck, because again, the neck with like aging, you can get sunburned, you can still get sun damage even when it's cloudy out. So even if you don't think you need it, you do. I like using a glowy body SPF. This, I hate mentioning this because it's typically only accessible if you're in Europe. I like can't find this online anywhere, but this was like 10 bucks or 10 euros from Italy. It's the Bilbao. That sounds obnoxious. I'm sorry, but if you can find this, if you're traveling there, if you're going somewhere where you can find this brand and this exact SPF, this is so good for a body glow. It looks incredible on your legs, on your arms. It is an SPF too, so you're getting sun protection. But I love this for like a 2-in-1 affordable body glow and SPF. I'm like holding on to the last bit of this. But 2 products that I have been using that I do like for that purpose as well, like an SPF and a glow, is the Supergoop Glow Oil. So this is, it's an oil, so it's like a glowy SPF body oil. And then also the Glow Screen Body, which I feel like together is really what gives the insane glow. Normally I put this on, and I'll do it on my chest so you can see, or my arms, but normally I'll put this on and then go in with the glow over top, and that is like next level glow. This one has like a little bit of glitter in it, so on its own I don't feel like it does enough glow for me. I'm talking if you want like the really glow. I mean, it definitely adds a glow. Look at that, you can see it, but there's just something about the two together where I feel like that's when it's really next level. Let me know down below your favorite glowy body products. So here's that on its own. Then I'm gonna put the oil over top so you can see. And this does have a spray. I never spray it on because I don't want to like get on my clothes. It's a lightweight oil. I don't think it would like, you know, stain your clothes or anything. It's not like that crazy. And it does absorb in, so it's not like annoying oil. But look at that. I just think those two together just give such a pretty like moisturized, natural glow kind of finish. I don't like a lot of glitter in my body products. I just like it to look healthy and more of like an oil actually. And you just need 1 squirt of this, hence why it looks like I've like barely used this, but this will last forever because if you're using it in that purpose, obviously if you're using it for an actual all over SPF, you'd have to use more to get sufficient coverage. But if you're just using it as like a body glow product, you really only need like 1 squirt at a time, and that spreads a lot. And then last thing, my 2 tinted SPF recommendations. This is like, these are basically makeup, and I like using other products on top of these, like whether it's a powder foundation or whatever. I mean, these have a lot of coverage. Especially this one, the Elastin skincare. This is incredible. This is expensive, but it is so good. I have used up this whole bottle and I have another one ready to go. But this is unfortunate that there's only 1 shade because it is basically like seems like a medium to full coverage like product. You have to apply this with your hands though. It looks totally different with a brush or with a sponge. This is definitely like a hands product. It looks incredible and gives your skin like the prettiest plump healthy look. And then if you like a totally matte finish and you want something that is incredibly waterproof like for the summer, the Bliss Block Star is so good. This has a like very just softening matte look to it. It is tinted. It's a 100% mineral sunscreen, SPF 30. I've worn this in Hawaii, like in full, you know, swimming scenarios, and this stuff stays on. This is completely waterproof. So I actually really love using this with powder foundation over top. If you just want like a blurred, really pretty soft matte look, this stuff is also incredible. Will repurchase, will continue to. All right, so that is everything. That's my nighttime and morning skincare routine. This is what I do. I keep it pretty simple, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. All of the products are listed down below in the description box if you want to check anything out. Also have the pajamas listed down below. Listen, anything, hair clips, anything you want to know is always down below in the description box. I promise you. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.